And welcome back to Wave 64! In the last part, we got rid of things, and now we're doing Kawasaki Jet Ski.
No, Kawasaki sponsored this game.
Oh, wow. Sweet.
You know,
So, who are we playing as now?
I'm still using Hayami. Just because he's my best.
Alright. Did any later Wave Race games allow you to customize vehicles or characters?
Yes.
Oh, so this game is just kind of a starting ground, right?
Yeah, although you know how I found out about this game originally?
Do tell.
Chuck E. Cheese's.
Knowing your history with Chuck E. Cheese's, I assume this wasn't a good thing.
I don't remember it that well, so it doesn't even matter.
Actually, you know what? Looking back at this game now...
even to this day, yeah, I hate Chuck E. Cheese's with all my guts.
But, you know what? I think I remember how I was introducing into this game. I found out through cartridges, but you know what? Looking back at the gameplay footage, maybe I played this at a McDonald's. Yeah, guys, do you remember the days where McDonald's used to have N64 or PlayStation games in little kiosks? Some of them still do, some of them don't. They got rid of it because people actually started tagging up the kiosks, or they started stealing the games and whatnot. But do you remember those old days? You know, when the N64 reigned supreme.
I know I do.
Used to have Mickey Speedway or Dr. Mario 64 or this game. They had a lot of They actually had a lot of great titles. I remember there was one McDonald's that used to have Conker's Bad Fur Day because no one knew it was an M-rated game, despite the box saying so. So a lot of us got introduced to Conker's Bad Fur Day by McDonald's being assholes.
And being ignorant.
Yeah, ignorance.
And yeah, McDonald's is another franchise I'm not fond of.
I'm not fond of them anymore like I used to be. I think it's because McDonald's, they put sugar in everything. Whether or not that's a rumor or not, their fries always taste sweet. I don't get that.
That's because I learned from watching Nico's Kitchen, they douse their fries in corn syrup.
Ah, that makes sense.
Thank you, Rob Nixon.
Yes, Nico's Kitchen.
Yeah, Nico's Kitchen is an awesome show.
I still need to resubscribe to him, because when I started my new channel, I didn't really subscribe to a lot of people. Him in particular I need, since I'm going to become a cook now.
Oh,
I'm still going to be an artist, just decided to dabble into the culinary arts as a job.
Oh, believe me, Stalin, I still dabble with the culinary arts to this day, and I did take 4 professional cooking classes in total, and I've been cooking for 8 years. It's definitely a fun thing to do.
No doubt. It is fun. It's fun what you can do with it. But anyway, we're back in the fantasy.
Yeah, I forgot. We spent that whole last... race talking about nothing but franchises and food.
Yeah. You know what? I bet you the first part of the video is going to be called the franchises and food. This part? Why do we call this part a Queen reference no one will understand?
Why, what's
Unless
the reference?
you check every single picture, which, by the way, Sam, might as well put it on here, because, let's face it, everybody knows about the fantasy meme.
Fantasy? Fanta, don't you want the...
No. Fanta, hey, hey, hey. Fanta, hey, hey, hey. Fanta, hey, hey, hey.
Stalin, that sounds like... That sounds like an ear-raping version of Tunuk Tun.
No, I'm sorry, I just tapped into my inner Belizean for a second there. Can't help it. Every time I hear that song, I can't think about Fanta. I stop thinking about Fanta.
And also, people, keep in mind, as of this recording, Stalin and I now live in... Well, Stalin still lives in California, but I moved to California about 2 months ago. And I won't be living here long, I can promise you, but at the time of this recording, it is 1:25 in the morning where we are, so we're probably going to be suffering from some optical illusions by the time tonight's over, or this morning.
Nah, you will be. I, however, am a terrible insomniac. So. And
I don't sleep well.
Yeah, folks, if you want to know where the recent uploads have been going, let's just say, for one, okay, I should explain what's going on currently. So, I had mentioned on Facebook that I had several games that were going to be recorded. The problem with that is that a lot of things started coming up and I needed money. I rely on this strictly as a hobby. This is a hobby for me. So, recording games were fine, but something popped up with my Wii. As it turns out, my audio cables were actually jacked up. The left, I believe the white cable is broken, so as is right now, I can't really record anything because of audio problems, technical difficulties, and whatnot. And also because I will be enlisting in a government-paid program so that I can start a job education. I'm basically telling you this because, as is right now, I may be in a lot of videos, but I may not upload them. So you'll notice the strictly different editing style. So, in case you guys want to know where all those other videos were, let's just say 2 things. 1, I have a life, and 2, technical difficulties.
Same here. Besides, I start college soon anyway.
Yeah, but I think you'll have more time to work on stuff compared to me.
Stalin, I'm not sure.
College is kind of, well, once you get used to the first month of college, your schedule will be all good. Job Corps, on the other hand, yes, that's what it's called. Job Corps, on the other hand, requires your full-on dedication for about 8 to 12 months.
Well, Stalin, I was going to tell you, I'm not saying that because college is making me nervous. That's only part of it, but I think the big reason more is because I'm getting into computer science, and I'm going to have to learn how to work with computers than just fondle with them.
Ah, that just means you'll get better at the editing, honestly.
Oh, now Marine Fortress gets a little more, what's the word I'm looking for? Sophisticated, that's what I'm looking for.
Wait a second.
No, you'll see what I mean.
How quickly are you going with these? Because these actually seem... You're going through the levels faster than you did before.
The first circuit was 4-lap races. Now they take it down to 3 laps, and I don't know why they do that.
This actually makes the game seem even faster.
Yeah, I guess they start out with 4 just so it gives you more chances of winning.
Is it a heightened chance of... Is there a heightened difficulty spike now?
Yes.
Okay.
It gets harder with each circuit, and the races get shorter, so you really need to step it up.
I just like how the background is foggy, and that there's the lamp house over there.
That's what you call the lighthouse, a lamp house?
I call it a lamp house. Yeah, you people can call it a lighthouse. Me, I'm gonna stick to my lamp house.
Here we go. Gates up.
Yeah! Whoa! Yeah! Whoa! Yeah! Whoa!
So you want to be careful. There are a lot of waves there, and there's a lot of debris in the water. And it will...
Got in 3rd place as a result. That wasn't a shortcut. That was a long cut. That wasn't a shortcut. That was a long grow.
Oh, jeez. This is one rollicking race.
Indeed. It's gonna be a race to the finish. Who wins?
It's not gonna be a Yumi Stewart, I'm sure. Oh, this is gonna be a close one.
Yay! You made it!
And
Stop being a dick in front of everyone.
No,
what is this?
To be honest, I didn't know I was gonna win that race because it's been forever since I last watched this footage.
Something tells me you'll win every race. Races are actually going by fairly quickly. Is the last part seriously gonna be like 5 minutes?
What do you mean, the last video?
Is the last video gonna be... Yeah, I'll find out for myself.
No, the last video is probably gonna be 20 minutes or so.
Oh dear.
So I probably have 2 more videos to upload after this, so it's gonna be a short playthrough, but we still have Wave Race Blue Storm after this.
Yeah, and at least people will know where we've all been. Oh, by the way, you guys probably noticed by the first video, this is where the new logo is now. That's the new logo you're looking at. Yay. Happy Judge!
Happy Judge.
Judge? I said joy.
I thought you said Judge.
No, because I'd be betraying the law!
Judge Dredd.
Oh, never mind. No, more like Judge... Ocean Joke.
Aquaman.
You know what? Where is Aquaman? You wanna know what this game needs? This game needs Aquaman.
Why? Because Superman 64 inspired that god-awful GameCube game?
Oh my god, don't remind me! At some point, Superman 64 is going to be done for this channel in the same way Sonic 06 is.
Except I think Superman 64 is even worse.
Sonic 06 is a curse with me when it comes to recording. You can't record this game.
That's because you're such a Sonic aficionado.
Can't help it. Sonic 06 sucks!
Well,
Not even that it sucks, it's ugh.
I agree with you on that. I originally loved the hell out of the game, but looking at it now, it's god-awfully terrible.
Oh, no. I love it for completely different reasons. I love it because of how hilariously entertaining it is to see the playback on it. Playing it, however, is a completely different story. Playing it makes you hate the game. Which says a hell of a lot.
That was the first race I did not finish in first.
Oh, wow. And now you're not in second. Whoa, look at that! Fat guy. Right?
No, I'm still in first. I just got
Okay.
4 points for second place, that's all.
Ah, I see.
Oh, new course.
I like City.
I think this inspired Ocean City Harbor for the sequel.
Hey, Sam, could you
Yeah?
do something for this?
What?
Just add the Graffiti City music from Sonic Transform.
Everybody jump around! Everybody jump around now!
'Cause I honestly think this reminds me a lot of Graffiti City for some reason.
I think Miller Ball Breakers from Jet Grind Radio fits better.
Oh, you mean do 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 do?
Yes,
do.
that song, yes. I think that fits better because this is at nighttime. And
Well, how about
like-
shoot. The one song that was basically a Super Mario Brothers song from Jet Set Radio.
Super Brothers by Guitar Vader.
Yeah.
I'm not big on that song.
Wait! Wow, that.
Yeah, I missed the
Add on
kicker,
there.
so now I have to get around. Wow, I crashed into David Mariner.
And David was just like, "Hey, buddy, I'm gonna stick right here to see you drown. 'Cause I want to win." All that jazz.
I want to be the very best.
This actually seems like a fairly easy race.
Believe me, it's not. Once you start playing, you'll see it's not as easy as I make it look.
Spikes.
Yeah,
Okay.
those spike balls are also going to make you fall flat on your ass into the water.
Oh, jeez. Okay then. The waves don't seem very generous. That's
Now
for
I
sure.
made the kicker. And I crashed.
And you still hit the concrete.
I hit the wall. Final lap.
Marvelous. You're still in 4th place.
Now I'm in 3rd.
Or
I forgot that from watching playthroughs that there was a shortcut over there, so I kept missing it. So you'll see in a later episode where that shortcut is.
So we're gonna be seeing this again?
Yeah,
Does every cup have different tracks, like a uniquely different track to it?
despite what place it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, the tracks alter slightly, but also each circuit you also get a new course. And this is the new course for the hard circuit.
Who's the guy in the yellow again?
The green, the yellow.
Yeah.
David Mariner.
He is a fat ass.
That's why you got the triple-decker burger.
That just seems wrong, though. And you still got 1st place.
Because I have enough points. I have 10 points more than Yumi Stewart. So I could finish in last in this race and I would still win the whole circuit.
At this point, I'm thinking of Splash Wave for some reason.
What?
Splash Wave. It's a Outrun song.
Outrun. Oh,
Outrun!
Outrun.
Very classic Sega arcade game.
Oh yeah, that one game that Richard Jacques did a ton of music for.
Well, no, he did tons of music for Outrun Coast to Coast. That was his 2006 game. Which, believe it or not, was actually made by Sumo Digital. Yeah. Kind of preluding, isn't it?
Well, it probably gave them the inspiration for the Sega All-Stars series.
Well, particularly the racing games, because they had more
That's what I
expertise
mean.
on
That's
it.
what I mean.
Yeah, because honestly, who actually did make Sega Superstars Tennis?
I don't know, but I never bought that game. The only reason I'd buy that game is probably because of Beaten Gum, and that's it.
So you own that game?
No, I don't.
Okay, good.
I'm saying if I were to get that game at all, it would just be because of Beaten Gum. That's the only reason I would get that friggin' game.
I honestly was never interested in any sports games involving Sonic until Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing.
I don't really consider that sports, though.
Yeah, it is. Racing.
NASCAR's racing because the pit crew does the work.
Kart races are still technically considered a sport.
Yeah. Oh, did you notice on the last lap I went through that pylon? Or that mast?
Glitches?
And also on the last lap I flipped over on a buoy.
I honestly didn't notice.
I flipped on that yellow buoy right there.
Oh, I see.
And I finished in second.
Oh, wow. Interesting.
In fact, I like the music that plays when you get second place.
I mean, dear.
That sounded nothing like it.
Am I thinking of Blue Storm?
Probably.
I'm probably thinking of Blue Storm soundtrack then. Okay.
So I finished with...
So now we got first place. And look at the female model. I'm sure it's going to come up again. Seriously. Look at that model! Just look at it for a second.
And also, I gotta say, Jeter kind of reminds me of Johnny Cage from Mortal Kombat.
The model's going to come up in a second. What is up with her model?
Yeah, it's Samus Aran's lesbian sister.
Wow. It's like they were trying to give her an ass, but her legs just seem to... Nintendo 64 graphics at its finest.
Sunset Bay.
Huh?
Sunset Bay, Drake Lake, Marine Fortress. I almost said forest. What am I thinking?
Is there a hidden word in here?
No.
Seems like there's a hidden thing in here, but probably not. So,
We'll see you. Ryo to Hayami.
Ryo to Hayami won first place.
So we'll see you in the expert circuit.
Yeah, the expert circuit where everything's all professionalized, cause Sonic... Ooh, what's this?
What's what?
Disregard that. But we'll see you in the next part.
Yeah, because I'd love to...